missed it, guys. You missed his backpack. It had digital eyes on it. Buddy, it's 8:07 a.m. We're on our way to Einstein Bagels. We're going to be getting $8.50 for 6.6 miles, and we're dropping off to 2 customers. It's not a great order, but it's going to keep us in the zone, so it's not like it's going to take us far out of the zone. So that's why I took it. So anyway, let's get on over to Einstein Bagels. Well, I officially stopped using the self-checkout when I do my grocery shopping at Walmart. I was noticing that they're just having fewer and fewer self-checkouts open to do my own personal grocery shopping. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go to the checkout stands. And sure enough, they got all these employees just standing around waiting for customers to come back to the old ways and use the traditional checker. It's so funny how people get used to behaviors. Like when I got back to the check stand, it was unbelievable how easy it was to check out, to have somebody else manage that computer and deal with the headaches of bagging it and all that stuff. And I was like, this is so much nicer. And I think it's just habit. I think when the self-checkouts came into existence, people were fearful of them in the beginning because they didn't know how to work them. But then they got used to it. Then they didn't want to deal with the interaction. Then it was all about, I don't want to deal with the interaction with an employee of Walmart. I just want to do it myself, be independent and take care of myself. And so to go back to what it was like before, I completely forgot the perks of having somebody ring up my stuff for me. It is fantastic. So I'm actually glad that they brought back, checking out their traditional way. But I don't know how long I'm going to be enjoying it if they get rid of the self-checkout, because then all the other people are going to start using it. And then the line's going to be long again, like in the olden days where you have to wait in a long line to get to the register. So we'll just have to wait and see. I was watching somebody's YouTube video the other day, I think it was last night, and they had all of these chapters set up in their video. And I'm like, I want to do that too, because my videos are long. That would be a great way for people to go from delivery to delivery. If they're in a hurry, they could skip ahead and easily know where each new delivery starts. So I went online, I watched a YouTube video that showed me how to do it, and it was so easy. So about 3 a.m. there I was putting in chapters for my videos, and I just started with the newest videos and started making my way backwards. So I think I think I did about 17 videos so far that I've had put in chapters. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to do all of them, because I think I have like 59 or 60 episodes. So it'll take probably maybe a week or two. And I'll have to do it, when I have the time. But I like it. I like that when you organize it like that, the people can like mouse over the different chapters, and they can see like if it's Starbucks or if it's Eggworks or Scrambled or IHOP or whatever. And I also put in the dollar amount, so they can see right away how much money I'm gonna get for that delivery. So I'm like, wow, this is awesome. I wish I would have known about this a long time ago. I would have done it from the get-go. The weekend car show here at the Einstein Bagels shopping center. Lots of people are out and about today. Thank goodness they stay over there so I can easily get a parking spot when I pull in here at Einstein's. Oy. All right, let's get it. All right, we got the stuff. Each person got drinks. One person got a coffee and another person got 2 kind of like iced chocolate drinks or so, iced mochas, I guess. And so the first one's going to be 8 minutes away, 3.2 miles, and it's a leave at my door, and it's an apartment, and it's looks like it's on, I can't tell if it's on the 3rd floor. It just says front door is in back of building. All right, so let's drop off the first one and get it going. All right, we're off to the next one. 1 minute away now, 0.7. Leave at my door, just drop at door. Please don't knock. Gate code is, building number is, second floor. Let's go, let's drop it off. Well, of course, they didn't pin their apartment building properly. So luckily I have this complex mapped out in my Google Maps. So right now I'm navigating to their building number, to their building.
Turn right, then turn left.
And we're almost there. People are just ridiculous. We would have never found it. They had it like all the way at the entrance. So it's like, you're not at the entrance, you're at the far back of the complex. But we're almost there and we'll drop it off. That was the normal routine. No pin. Had to use my own Google Maps that I labeled the building with to find it. Had to dance around the entire building because I went the wrong way. Because I always guess wrong. I should always do the same direction. I think I'm going to start from now on. When I don't know where an apartment is in the building, I'm going to always start on the left and go clockwise. I think that way, by doing that, I at least have a 50% chance that I'm going to get it right. The way I do it now, because I go with my instincts, my guess, and it's usually wrong, is that I probably about 80% of the time, I go the wrong way. So that will be an improvement. $6.60 for 5 miles. Oh no, that's too low. I mean, that's too many miles. Currently doing $1.50 per mile. $11.49 for 13.7 miles. No, I'm doing $1.50 per mile right now. But I don't have my cheat sheet with me. I gotta get it out of the house. So right now what I'm doing is like I'm just dividing by 2, and then whatever that is, I add it to the miles. $13.63 for 15.3 miles. No. So yeah, so if it's like 5 miles, it's $7.50, I think, yeah. Because half of 5 is $2.50, and $2.50 plus 5 is $7.50. So I'm doing like quick math in my head until I get my cheat sheet out. It is 8:47 a.m. We're on our way to Munch Box. We're gonna be getting $10.58 for 4.4 miles. Let's head on over there and pick up the Munch Box. I have the order. It was already ready when I went in, and we're headed off to a house. It's a leave at the door. It is 9 minutes away, 3.7 miles. Well, so far last week it was really slow, and I think that for myself it's just sort of a waiting game. I'm still not going to be changing my strategy. I see a lot of other people that I watch on YouTube. It's slow for them and they're frustrated, and I can understand, because you know, you rely on a steady stream of income manage your finances. But if the proportion of your income is dependent on specifically food delivery, it fluctuates. So you cannot assume you're going to get the highest dollar amount or even the median dollar amount. You have to put in worst case scenario. So you've got to factor in the fact that some months it's going to be 50 to 60% less income than what you're used to. So you've got to plan for that. So when times are plentiful, you've got to sock that money away. You got to squirrel it away like the squirrels put acorns away. They hide them away. And then when winter comes, because we're in a winter right now, this would be considered a winter moment for delivery. Then that's when you go to your nuts that you buried and put away, and you start pulling them out to take care of what you got to take care of. But if you set your budget as if you're constantly going to be getting that kind of gravy money when things are good, you're going to be in for a shock. Remember as kids when we were poor and I think my mom, she was on what was she on? Disability? I think she was on disability. And then we were getting food stamps too, I think, when I was little. Yeah, I remember getting the food stamps. They would send me to the market with food stamps. So yeah, we were on food stamps. And so we were really poor. So we would get food once a month, and we would just freeze everything, and we'd have to make it last for the entire month because we didn't even have a car. So once a month, a relative would take us to the market, and we would just stock up on everything. And then we would ration it out, and we never ate out. We never went to restaurants. The only thing we got that was a treat is that we would go to the 7-Eleven, and we would have like a dollar, or about $1, and we would go and get candy. That would be about it. And back then you could get a lot of candy, not chocolate, but you can get like sugary things. You can get like gum, or you could get, what else could you get? You can get butterscotch, things that almost tasted like it was chocolate, but we couldn't afford. It was a rare moment that we could afford to get a Hershey bar. So yeah, that's how it was back in the past. It was not like we could go to any fast food type of restaurants. It was the luxury was just candy. That was it. That was our luxury. All right, we're getting closer to the drop off. We're going to be making a right here, and I think it's going to be on the left hand side. Let's see. Oh no, it's on the right hand side. All right, let's see here. It's coming up. I think it's this house with all the weeds. God, is it this haunted house here? Let's see. Let's see if it's this house or the haunted house. It's this house. Wow, this house looks kind of haunted too. I love delivery to haunted houses. Let's grab the food. Oh, these people do not take care of their front yards, I'll say that much. Their yards are just dirt and weeds. That is not classy at all. And yet they have money to get the UberEats, but they don't have money to get a gardener? Or at least something like a lawnmower to mow the lawn? I don't understand people. It's like, oh well. Some people, I guess, just don't care about their front yards. And maybe there's no HOA in this community, so they don't have anything to worry about. That could be it. Well, it seems to be real slow now. So it's 9:07 a.m. and it is quiet as a mouse. We got 12.5 miles on the car, We've driven, we've got 66.1 miles to the gallon, and we've been driving for about an hour. So you can look at the total, and that's our hourly rate right now. I think we're doing all right because I think we've done 2 deliveries now. I think we've done 2 deliveries. I think we're making at least $18, I think. We're 18 and change. That's not too bad. $12.45 to shop for 10 items, 1.9 miles. Wow, that's a good one. I can't take it though. I can't take that one. That was a good one. 12. We got one that's nearly as good. I mean, that you can't beat those miles. You cannot beat 1.9 miles for $12. So unfortunately, we didn't get that one. I would have taken that one over this one. This one is $17 for 11 miles, and we're going to be going to PetCo to shop for 2 items, and then we got to go to Target to shop for 5 items. So time-wise, the other one would have been faster, obviously, but we're getting 60% more money for this one. So I think they equal about the same. So anyway, let's head on over to PetCo and shop for these 2 items. All right, let's take a look at what we're shopping for. It's just 2 items. We're going to be getting, looks like some kind of dog treats. And then the second item is, it looks like it's a bag of dog food, 5 pounds. So that looks pretty simple. I don't think we're going to have any problem with this one. All right, let's go in and get it. All right, we have the PetCo order. It took a long time. I want to say it took probably about 10-15 minutes to get out of there. There was a hard time finding the dog food that they wanted because it was called something plus, and they had absolutely nothing called something plus in that category of brand, in that brand of dog food. I forget what the name of the brand was. So they didn't have it. So I was like, I looked at they wanted the substitutes, and it was all the same situation. They always wanted the name of the brand, something plus, with shreds. So I was just like, you know what? You're not getting shreds. You're getting just the name brand one that's called, that has the chicken and, I think it was chicken and brown rice, but it's just kibble for all breeds. So I was like, and it's a 5-pounder. So I'm like, well, that's all you're going to get because that's all they have. And I don't know what this shreds business is. And the packaging looked exactly the same. That was really irritating, is that there was no real significant difference between the color and design of the packaging, other than the fact that it said plus. So it was really, really bad branding on the items because it looked exactly like the other one. So it's a total mess. So now we're on our way to Target. It's 3.7 miles away. And I don't know how many items yet, but I'll let you know when we get there. And the employees at the checkout stand were all new, so they didn't know what they were doing. They were all learning, and they had two checkout people, and the first one had this huge order for this person that had some kind of boa constrictor snake, and they were buying all kinds of stuff for this snake. It was ridiculous how much stuff they were buying. The cart was full to the top. So that checker was completely locked up. And then the second person that was checking people out, he was so new that he barely even knew how to work the register. So it took him a long time to take care of this lady in front of me. And so when it was my turn, and because I'm a DoorDash, he didn't know what to do. He was totally lost. So he had to wait until the first checkout person had an open moment because she was making small talk with the boa constrictor people. And then she finally came over and helped him to finish my transaction. So that's what took so long. So I think we're going on about 20 minutes now, and we haven't even done our shopping for Target yet. So now, all in all, I have to say I wish we could have taken the other one that was an Albertsons, and we're going to get like $12 for 1.9 miles, because it would have been Even if it could have been all cases of water, who knows? But this one so far has been kind of a bust. It's currently 9:36. We accepted this particular order at 9:08. So 18, 28, 38. It's been 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes since we've accepted this order. And so that means that, it could still average out to $20 an hour. If this is a real quick one, like we can run into Target and run out. But I doubt it, because the self-checkout machines at Target don't open until 10 a.m. So we have another 20 minutes until the self-checkouts are open, which means we've got to go through the traditional checkout with all the other people. And normally they don't have that many checkers because Target's been hurting lately, so they can't afford to hire that many employees. So I have a feeling we're going to get bottlenecked, and we're just going to have to eat it. Let's look at the shopping list now that we've gotten closer. It looks like we got to get a box of the Smuckers, the grape one and the strawberry one. It looks like that. And then we got to get some zero sugar Coke, and then we just need to get some plastic cups. It all looks simple, doesn't it? Oh yes, we'll be done in no. Well, here comes the moment of truth. Will the registers be open for self-checkout, or will we have to wait in the long line of the traditional cashier? Stay tuned. All right, there's no waiting. We did it. Well, we lucked out for the checkout. The guy was waiting for somebody to come in and needs assistance, so that really worked out for us in that regards. So the next thing we have to do now is drop off this soda and Crustables and plastic cups, and it looks like it's just across the street. It's half a mile away. 3 minutes. It's a leave at my door, and it looks like it's a business, so let's go drop it off. Looks like this order is going to take a little over an hour to complete. Oh, and I scratched myself. Let me put some hand sanitizer on my scratch, so that way I don't get sepsis. Oh my God, it's always something. Yeah, looks like we're going to get about $17 an hour for this one. But, you know, what can you do? There's nothing you can do. You take your chances. It looked like it was going to be easy, but the PetCo shopping portion of it just ate up all of the time. And there's just nothing you can do about that. That's an unpredictable factor. So there's nothing really to learn except that, you know, shopping can be a real pain in the behind. All right, it looks like it's going to be at this Brake Masters car center place is where we're dropping off the stuff. So let's drop it off at this car center place and be done with it. Hey. I have a delivery for Bella?
Yeah, that's me.
All right, great. Okay, you're all set. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Have a good one. All right, well, after I delivered the Target order and before I drop off the PetCo order, we have to go to Target. Yes, but not the Target that's across the street. Oh no, we've got to go to another Target that's 3.1 miles from here. So the fun has only just begun, everybody. That's the best part about this job, is the unexpected surprises that you get when you do this job. You get more work. So let me tell you about the add-on, because it's an add-on. They added on $8.25 to this grouping of stuff. So it is a PetCo Target delivery. Even though we already delivered Target number 1, we have to go to Target number 2 and shop for 3 items for $8.25. Then we can proceed and deliver Target number 2 as well as PetCo. So let's head on over to Target number 2 and get some shopping done. To say this is rare. I think maybe only 1 or 2 times in the, I don't know, 4 years that I've been doing this, did I get an order like this where it interrupted the delivery process of the orders and decided that it wanted to give me the opportunity to add on another pickup in the middle of my drop-offs. So I guess whatever works for DoorDash works for me as long as they pay me. So now the grand total we're getting for this is about $25 and change for everything. So I guess that's good, right? So, and the miles worked out fine. So the only negative to it is that the last drop-off is going to put us, in what is theoretically a dead zone. We usually don't get very many orders where the final drop-off is going to be. It's near St. Rose Parkway and Gillespie is what it looks like. So anyway, let's still just keep on trekking on. Currently 10:03 a.m. So we are just 5 minutes away from it being 1 hour since we've accepted these 3 deliveries. So I think it's working out good. It's just we're going to a different Target, but luckily the self checkouts are now open. It is now after 10 o'clock. So, and the 3 items that we're going to get, I still don't know how difficult they're going to be, but at least we know the checkout process should go smooth because the self checkout is very fast. All right, I just took a peek at the items that we have to shop for at Target, and it's bad news. It is all makeup. It is bad. So I may just abandon it because of that, for that reason, because it will take just too long to try to find this makeup. So I would say there is a 99.99% chance I'm abandoning this one. I'll keep you posted. All right, I've unassigned us from the Target, and now we're headed to the drop-off, 6 minutes away, 2.1 miles. It's a leave at the door, don't ring, leave it on the chair by the door, and it's a house. Whew, man. I don't know how we're doing on our ratings. Let's see if we're in deep trouble. We have a 97% completion rate, so we're doing fine. I think the general rule is we want to stay above 95%, so we're fine. Oh my goodness. Just about there. It's got to make a left and another left, and then we can drop this PetCo order off and leave it behind. Leave behind the memories that we all had of this terrible order that took us an hour and 5 minutes to complete. Here it is. Here it is. Leave it in the chair. He said leave it in the chair. Let's see if we... We got our next one. It is $6.50, 3.9 miles. We're headed over to Chick-Fil-A. We have the food, and now we're headed off 2.3 miles, 6 minutes away. It is going to be an apartment. It is a leave at the door. We have a gate code, and we have some directions on how to get through the complex, as well as a building number. They even say which side of the building they're on. That's a good customer. Thank you so much. That customer did not put the right instructions. They put that they were on the right side of the building, but they meant the right side of the building if you're facing the building from the main boulevard, and then you just have to hop over the fence and deliver to the right side of their building. So actually, from the parking lot, they're on the left side of the building, not the right side. So I had to walk through a bunch of gravel, and I have rocks stuck in between the grooves of my shoes. So thanks so much, customer, for being so not so smart. Right, it's 10:39. We've been going for about 2.5 hours now. So I think we're doing pretty good as far as the hourly rate. $3.01, 4.8 miles. No. So the hourly rate looks good. It looks like we're about in the 20. I don't know. We're about in the $20 range, aren't we? I don't know. You guys tell me. Next one, $13.50, 14.8 miles. I don't think so. Next one, $5.54, 7.5 miles. I don't think so. Declining the DoorDash one. Yeah, I think we're doing good. I think we're probably in the $50 range. So I guess we're under $2.17, 4.8 miles. No, it looks like we're under the $20 range. I think all my money hasn't come in yet, but when you guys see it, it will have come in. It will have come in. So let's see. If I add in the $4, about $25 and 20. Yeah, we're about at $50, but it's been two and a half hours. So yes, we are. Well, no, we are good. My math is so bad. 50 divided by 2.5. We're making $20 an hour. We're doing just fine. I just had to know for myself. At first, I was confusing myself with my mathing. My mathing wasn't mathing. This guy has the coolest backpack. Gonna see it. Oh, you missed it, guys. You missed his backpack. It had digital eyes on it. And so even though he's on the motorcycle, the backpack is looking at you. These red eyes are like watching you, and they're actually blinking and moving around. Oh God, it was cool. 10:58, 17.4 miles. No. And then DoorDash, $5 for 4.7 miles. No. So still nothing. Well, you missed it. I really wanted you to see that I had never seen anything like that before. Never seen a digital screen on a backpack before that had actual eyes that were like alive. $6.40 to go to Walmart, 3.1 miles. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. It was a match. I'm not dealing with the match right now. I mean, no. I really am irritated about $5.02 for 8 miles. No. Matches get on my nerves because you screen capture it, you click match, and then you gotta wait for who knows how long before they decide they're gonna give it to you. So I don't feel like that anticipation, especially at the end of the day. $5.08, 12.9 miles. No. Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with the anticipation of did I get an order or did I not. I mean, unless it's a high dollar amount, then I'll be like, okay, I'll hit the match button for that. Papa John's, $7.50 for 4.7 miles. Let's see. That meets the criteria, but how am I going to get over in time for this particular one? The traffic, I better decline it. The traffic is so bad right now that it would be a mistake to take it. $4.06 for 15.1 miles. No. Yeah, I'm not going to take this Papa John's. The traffic to go back to turn at this point on this road, forget it. And the money's not that great. $14.11 for 6.9 miles. Ooh, that's a double. La Tropezine, $6.25. Everything's just pouring in. Give me a break for a second to think for a second, people. All right, Wingstop it is, accepting. All right, I accepted Wingstop. I got a Chick-Fil-A here. I got to decline it. I know Wingstop is behind me, so I've got to have to turn around. But I'd rather turn around for this one than for the other one. Now, did I screen capture it? I bet you I didn't. Oh, I didn't screen capture it, guys. Oh, great. Okay, so it's $14.11. I believe it was for 7 miles. So let's turn it around. You don't get a screen capture of it, but trust me, it's $14.11. It's a double order, so I gotta go to Wingstop and pick up 2 orders for 2 separate people. All right, I got the food. It took a while. And I just cannot stand the drink dispenser at Wingstop. It is a terrible drink dispenser. It always leaves your hands sticky no matter what you do. It creates this strange mist, soda mist, that floats in the air, and then your hand gets sticky from it. So I got both orders. First order is going to be 8 minutes away, 3.7 miles. It is a leave at the door, and it's an apartment. Let's go. Trying to figure out why this shopping center is so quiet. Normally it's hustle and bustle. It's a really crazy busy shopping center. You know, there's an In-N-Out here and a Chipotle and the Wingstop and a 99-cent store and a Chuck E. Cheese. Well, it is. I forgot that they closed the 99-cent store, so there's no more 99-cent store anymore. So there's that dropped the traffic like in half, like 50% less people are in that shopping center because there's no 99-cent store. 10:55. It looks like this is going to be the last delivery, and yeah, because I started late, so I started at 8, but I can't work past 11:30 because I got too much to do as usual. So yes, this is the last 2. I might as well just turn off my DoorDash. End my dash. Goodbye, Dash. End. So yeah, this food stinks. Have you ever gotten Wingstop to deliver? They put some kind of smoky something or deep fry, or I don't know. It has a strong oil smell. It's not super unpleasant, but it's strong. I had to open up the vent. I know what the smell reminds me of. Have you ever had chicharrones? Those are like deep fried pig skin. And so that's what it smells like. It smells like pig skin that's been deep fried. That is the smell of Wingstop. I've officially have described it. This is not an apartment. It's actually a house. He just repeated his house address in the apartment number column. Okay, we're just about there. It's going to be on the right-hand side. These houses are old. They look like they're built in the 80s. These are definitely 1980s houses. Let's see. It's almost there. And this is a leave at the door. Let's make sure we don't pass it. Must be this house here. This one right here on the right. Okay. We're here. Let's drop it off.
Street.
All right, well, we just have one more delivery to make. 6 minutes away, 2.5 miles. It's a house. We have a gate code and it's a leave at the door. Let's drop it off and then let's go home. Okay, we're here in the little community. These houses aren't so shabby, but they do have quite a few speed bumps here. Quite a few speed bumps. I guess even though the houses look nice, people here drive real fast, so they're like, we have to put these speed bumps in to slow down the cars. And there's not much to look at on this road. It's just like the houses are, oh, these are townhouses. These are not houses. Why did I thought I saw houses when we came in? Maybe it's a mix. No, it's all just townhouses in here. Well, I'll be gosh darn, all this time I thought I was looking at houses. And these are just townhouses. All right, let's see. It's coming up here on the right. I'm turning. Let's see. Oh, and they each have their own address to trick people, to make you think they are individual houses.
Right.
But they're not individual houses. They're actually townhouses with their own individual addresses. Oh, sneaky. Sody. Try to open the door. All right, we did it. We finished the day. All in all, it was a busy day. Not too bad. It's too bad I didn't start earlier so that I could have put in more hours, because it seemed like it was a pretty normal day as far as how busy it was.
Turn right on these.
So you can see above me there's the total amount of money that we made for the day. And then you can also see the number of hours that we worked and the hourly rate. We drove approximately 41 miles and we got 60.1 miles to the gallon. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you again real soon on the next one, which I'll make tomorrow. Take care everybody. Bye.